Watch it here!
Yo, watch him!
Hey, yo! Rock MP! Bust that! Take a ball!
Yeah, they can't guard me. Let's go! Yeah.
Nice work, MP. Nice work.
Hey, I appreciate that, Dion. Hey, but I feel bad that I had to go out there and dog you guys like that.
All right, let's... Coach Troy, MP. Coach Weber, MP. So, what you thinking?
Excuse me, Coach Webb. I'm ready to...
I know what you're thinking. You got a lot of ground to make up in a short amount of time.
Right.
But you're here now, so let's make the most of it. So you got to ball out to get on the 2KU250 and start climbing that ladder. But all games ain't weighted equally.
How so?
Well, MP's got to play well in front of scouts. Scouts show up to games where there's players on the 2KU250. Now, the coach gave me a schedule, and I already highlighted all the games you're going to be going up against guys on the 2KU250. Now, someone in...
Oh, whoa, this reminds me of when...
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm here with my bro.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. We have some great WCBL action coming your way with the Union Elite taking on Team Ballers. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, this one's going to be a fun one tonight.
And there's some new faces for both of these club teams, a lot of turnover for Team Ballers, and Union Elite has recently added a new face named MP.
And I'm curious about how all the newcomers blend in with the core players who have a bit more experience of playing together.
I mean, look, it's never easy fitting in as a new player. And for a guy like MP, it can be a challenge to find his spot on the team.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the point. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Now here's Bertie. Here's Moore. Count that one. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim.
2 points as that one goes.
Great vision by Etherington, spotting those easy shots the defense is leaving out there.
Mitchell outside. MP from outside the arc. Again, MP missing.
The offensive execution got him a wide open look.
Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
Bertie's shot is off. And Union Elite with possession. Trailing by 5. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Outside, Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Moore with the bucket.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
And it's stolen by Bertie. Kicks it out to Etherington. With the putback. It's good on the putback.
He is so good on the offensive glass, in part because he assumes every shot's a miss. That's why he's always ready for the tip-in.
And he comes up with the deuce.
We know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
Outside Bertie. Moore. Pass to Etherington. On the wing, Bertie. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen away by Mitchell. And guys, as we mentioned, MP recently breaking into that 2K U250 list.
And look, that might seem low, but to be anywhere on this list means you at least have some serious potential. Nobody's quite sure what development path MP is going to take, but there's a feeling that he has a high ceiling.
Now Etherington. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And when Moore's shooting while in rhythm, he's a major threat. Fantastic execution off the catch.
Here's MP. And that one goes long.
And the coaches can't be happy with that ugly possession.
I agree. Probably not the shot that they wanted.
Outside Bertie. Etherington. Pass to Moore. With just 5 to shoot. It's good. The assist that time from Etherington.
Game plans, they usually try and limit the slashing ability of Jaden Moore. So anytime he hits from downtown, there's a 50% chance an opposing coach is face on him.
He gets it in there.
The defense might think he'll miss when he's that open, but let's be honest, he usually won't.
Team Ballers leading, and in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
Now here's Robert. And here's MP on the outside. Gets it to go from long range.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, finds some space.
Outside Bertie. Back to Etherington. Pass to Pasco. Moore, guarded by MP. Moore, and another bucket from Team Ballers.
Shooting it so efficiently right now. He's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half.
Outside MP. Shot from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Ballers. One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose, at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
Now MP. 10 points for him. Now Harris. That's good, and his 5th of the night. 5 of 11 now.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
To the middle. Moore with the bucket.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Union Elite trail. Past MP. He can't bake that one in. Outside Bertie. Now here's Moore. Shoots over Mitchell. Moore can't hit it. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
And here's more from the arc. That one falls. Rodriguez picks up the assist.
Good vision by Rodriguez. For a big man, strong passing can set you apart at this level.
Here's MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops. So it's Team Ballers now. A 7-point differential. Rodriguez outside. Pass to Moore. High post shot. And another bucket from Team Ballers.
Moore, he's a steady source of offense for this unit.
And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true the coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Now Etherington. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Here's MP. They trail by 9. Now Pasco. On the wing, Bertie. Bird defending. Pasco. The second chance effort. And it's Rodriguez with the bucket inside.
Yeah, the second effort was solid, and scouts love taking note of players that can make those kinds of things happen.
Bird outside. Return to MP. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Using his unpredictability to his own advantage, a tough cover for any defense.
Etherington outside. Outside Bertie. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Team Ballers on top. They're up by 8. Plenty of action still to come when we return. It's been one outstanding game from Jaden Moore.
Look, we know he's a very gifted scorer, and he showed off the arsenal during the first 2 quarters.
Yeah, guys, so far the defense hasn't been able to slow him down, which is a big problem for them.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Etherington, no good. Bird with the ball. Pasco picking him up. The 19-foot shot. Team Ballers with the rebounds. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Moore. Harris comes down with the board. And Union Elite with possession. Trailing by 5. And it's MP missing. 3-on-3. Etherington outside. Bertie. Back to Etherington. Moore on the wing. He's covered by Harris. Moore, that's good.
Solid jumper for Moore. Appreciation for the great rhythm he got into there.
Past MP. tries it from the top of the key. Again, MP missing. Down low. Rodriguez. That ball is coming off of Bertie's feed.
Perfect feed. You can just see the connection they have on the court.
MP on the left side. Good on the jump shot.
He threaded the bounce pass in there very well.
Team Ballers leading. Here's Etherington. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And James Bertie with the tray.
Oh, look at Bertie sticking the three-point shot. Nice, crisp shooting motion.
Bird on the wing. MP outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a huge shot right there.
They've got time, and if he can keep stretching the defense like he has been with those three-point shots, that lead could go away in a hurry.
Now here's Moore. 27 points for him.
Like seeing Moore show he's got some fire. He's tired of being on the circuit.
MP outside. From 20 feet out. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
He saw that play develop and got the ball to him right where he needed it.
Moore outside. Pass to Bertie. Moore guarded by MP. Moore goes in. And Harris with the rejection.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Now here's Bertie. Rodriguez. Soft touch off the glass and in.
I mean, look, this is the level of defense you have to throw at Rodriguez. And even then, it might not be enough to stop him.
And time called here. Union Elite. Now here's Bird. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Bullock. Back to MP. The three is up. They grab their own miss. Basket, good.
They didn't hustle on the boards right there, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, not active enough, and they need to learn from this mistake or it will keep happening.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
And for a point guard like Etherington, you're used to having the ball in your hands a lot. So drawing fouls in the act is a very important quality.
And he knocks down the first one. Timeout called here as the Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Substitution for Union Elite. Timeout.
Pass to Robert. MP fires top of the key. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
Now here's Moore. Kicks it out to Etherington. Just 5 on the clock. Now Rodriguez. He's covered by Harris. He's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. Union Elite trail. And the 2 highly rated prospects in this one, MP and Moore. They've both put in a lot of work in this one.
The way that both Moore and MP have come out and given everything they have has been awesome to see. Great concentration and energy from both of them ever since the opening tip.
Now here's Bertie. Back to Etherington. Bertie. Pass to Moore. Lets it go from deep. Mitchell brings down the board. Here's MP. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
2 minutes.
And here's Bertie. Outside, Moore. Here's Pasco. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Coach can't disagree at all with the shot selection.
MP outside. He'll tie it up. Moore cleans up the glass. And it's Team Ballers. MP with the steal. Union Elite again can't hit it.
Can switching baskets make that big of a difference? It's thrown him off, and he can't get anything to fall in this half.
And the shot goes down.
This is the kind of player Moore is. He steps up, he takes a shot, and he makes a big one right there.
Now MP from 14 feet out. Count it! And he's brought him within 2 points. Etherington with it. Outside Bertie. Etherington. To the paint. Here's Moore. It falls.
Certainly not afraid of the big moments. Moore coming through in the clutch.
MP. He's guarded by Moore.
You see the chemistry between teammates on the assist. Totally in sync.
And here Team Ballers have it. And it looks like they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead, no. Now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. It's still within reach.
But their offense needs to be just about perfect from here to the conclusion.
Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over. Pass to Etherington. Bertie from long range. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Welcome back to our coverage of club circuit basketball. We've got some overtime action coming at you. Now Etherington, outside Moore. Etherington, pass to Moore. Jacks up the three. That falls, coming off of Bertie's feed.
Wingman finding a teammate. Good looks from Bertie.
And Union Elite has possession. It's a three-point game. Robert, he's guarded by Pasco. From deep, it's MP. Team Ballers with the rebound. Pass to Etherington. Moore outside. Double team on Moore. Inside. Now Bertie. Nice pass, led him right to the rack, perfectly for the layup.
He really took some extracurricular activity there. No extra credit given, but hey, still pretty solid basket on that attempt.
Now MP finds Bird. Now Harris. And here's MP on the outside. Pasco pulls it in. On the wing, Bertie, Bird defending.
When you get that kind of look from the defense, you have to let it fly.
From the stripe. That shot is Team Ballers with the lead. Left side, Moore. Rodriguez outside. Berti, Bird defending. Etherington, no good. MP with the look. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. James Berti picking this one up. He hits the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. That one falls, so he hits them both.
They really had to have those free throws. It's down to a 1-possession lead.
Here's Etherington. Pass to Pasco. Counted!
That's a pretty hard play to defend against. He just used his height that time down low.
And so Union Elite has it here. Here's MP. Moore cleans up the glass. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're no doubt hoping that last basket seals this lead up for them.
It's looking pretty undeniable. Can't see them losing control of this contest.
MP nails it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5.
Oh, here's a nice assist from their big man, Drew Robert, taking on some playmaking responsibilities here.
And they go to the intentional foul. And a bucket here gives them a bit more room.
And no need to rush it at this time in the game. Play it smart.
And an intentional foul right there.
Mitch Mitchell. Personal foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Mitch Mitchell. 4th personal foul.
And Mitchell gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up the final foul, and he'll have to sit out the rest of this one.
A tough break there, but frankly, they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit anyway.
So he gets them both. And now it's a 7-point game.
Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. What's your take here, guys?
I hope they're coming up with something special in that huddle because they need it.
This is a tricky situation to say the least.
The 3 from Harris. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Good work controlling the clock. Now they hope for the miss.
Yeah, they'll use every trick they can to keep this game going.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point game.
Jaden Moore, he's got decent size, and what really sets him apart, well, that's his speed. He can weave into tight spaces, and the agility, oh, it's a major asset for his team.
From deep, it's MP. Connects. What a beautiful shot to bring him within 3.
No, even on the inbounds play, you can't leave 3 shooters alone on the perimeter. They did pay for it there.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. And no good as the first free throw misses for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That one's off as well, missing them both.
Major missed opportunity. That should have been game over, guys.
From deep, it's MP. A narrow victory for Team Ballers. They pull out the W in this one. And it's Team Ballers to start out.
And the debut here for MP. Nobody knows too much about him other than he's from Vermont. Interesting to see how he fits into this team.
Now here's Moore. Yep, count it.
That's textbook. Moore got to his spot, and he made the defense pay.
And so Union Elite has it here. Starting tonight for Team Ballers, Cody Etherington is at the points. Jaden Moore is going to be their slashing shooting guard. Then Bertie and Rodriguez are filling in at the forward slots with Pasco patrolling the paint. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. And with MP, I know several teams were interested in having him join their club.
Well, there isn't much tape to work off of for MP. He's truly a question mark on this roster, but the coaching staff thinks he's raw, and they must have seen something to take the risk with him.
Now here's Rodriguez.
Guys, he's playing big. I mean, we're watching it. Arnaldo Rodriguez taking flight.
Well, you look at Jaden Moore, and it doesn't take long to see why he's on the 2K U250. Great instincts at attacking the basket.
And he's not the biggest guard by any means, but he is incredibly slippery when getting at the D. He's very hard to stay in front of, and he's a surprisingly consistent finisher around the rim. A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
Now Etherington lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Robert. And the ball goes out. Union Elite will keep possession here.
And he almost got his hands on that one.
Nice job mucking it up with the deflection, though.
Here's MP. Takes the turnaround J. Another miss by MP. Etherington with it. Pass to Moore. Rodriguez, the screen. Shot clock at 6. Moore with it. Harris comes over to pick him up. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Robert. And for many of these young men in club play, this is where they learn to solely focus on basketball as their sport.
Yeah, up until now, a lot of these guys played multiple sports. This is where they're starting to learn the nuance and the craft of the game. It's a great place to really hone your abilities.
Union Elite trail. Outside, MP. Another miss by MP.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
And Union Elite has possession. From deep, it's MP. Knocks down the long J. It's a tie ball game.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Pass to Moore. Launches it. MP with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Team Ballers able to keep the ball here. Make a switch. And in club league play here in the WCBL, these kids get such a wealth of minutes in such a short amount of time.
The games come fast and quick, and honestly, there's a lot to learn on the fly, but there's a ton of opportunity. And for some players, it can be a bit overwhelming.
Here's Mahil, and that one drops.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
Back to Kolish. MP gets the three to fall.
Maybe some miscommunication from the defense there. No one there to guard him.
To the left wing. Fader on the way. Kolish grabbing the board.
Not the best shot selection from them.
Yeah, they know how to look for a better chance than that one.
Now here's Diaz. Back to MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
And now looking over at the bench for the Union Elite, Coach Weber is one of the more established coaches here in the WCBL.
It's true that Coach can be a bit tough on his players at times, but he knows how to get the most of them. I know a lot of his former players really appreciate the approach he had.
Here's Summers. Pass to Dykstra. Here's Wong. Dykstra. No good on the triple. And here's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three. Team Ballers trailing. To the inside. And the basket by Mahil.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
"17-footer on the way. It's hauled in by Smith. For a lot of club players, this is their first time learning a role other than being the star of their team.
For many of these guys, they were the best that their school had to offer. But in this league, the skill level and competition here is much higher. And look, at the end of the day, not everyone is going to be the offensive star of their team, and that's so important for the development of these guys, to learn how to fill the role that's needed.
Now here's Moore. He's got 10. And Team Ballers miss again. It's MP missing. Here's the break. Pass to Etherington. Count that bucket.
And the shorter Etherington finds a way amongst the trees.
Now MP. 14 points for him. Here's Harris, and it's dished off by Harris. One thing that's surprising about Brandon Harris, he might be the most serious teenager that you'll ever meet.
Oh, that's for sure, Joe. Harris is all business, on and off the floor. Almost hyper-focused on getting the most out of his basketball career. And I know the coaches love that about him.
Now Etherington. Moore, guarded by MP. They set the screen. Fires from the wing. The shot for Moore, no good. Union Elite with the ball. They trail by 1. Another miss by MP.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him.
Etherington for 3. Team Ballers grab the board. Moore shot falls.
Nice save by Moore. Chasing after the play, crashing the glass, keeps the possession alive.
Here's Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it to Summers. And here's Moore. Rodriguez. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, the second effort was solid, and scouts love taking note of players that can make those kinds of things happen.
And they're pushing it up. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution for Team Ballers. Substitution for Union Elite.
Rodriguez with the 3. That misses. Would have counted if it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Team Ballers out in front, up by 3. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. MP really making a difference out here.
And he gave them just as much trouble as we thought he would. They could not keep him in check.
And if they didn't make some major adjustments at the break, I think it's going to be more of the same here in the second half.
And something to note about MP, I heard he was training with Dion Benjamin to help prepare for this one.
And if you don't know about Dion Benjamin, he has a well-known open run. A lot of talent has come out of there. And to see MP working out with him, that's certainly a positive in the eyes of many scouts.
Rodriguez grabs the board. Team Ballers with the lead. Fires the 3. Etherington, no good.
And you can't ask for a better look. It was almost too open from that corner.
And the dunk by MP.
Smart play from Bird, simply finding the open man.
Here's Etherington. Outside, Moore. Back to Etherington. Moore. And a whistle blown against MP. And the two highly rated prospects in this one, MP and Moore. They've both put in a lot of work in this one.
The way that both Moore and MP have come out and given everything they have has been awesome to see. Great concentration and energy from both of them ever since the opening tip.
One thing that the players need to balance in club play is focusing more on winning versus stuffing their own stat sheet.
It's a chance to show your skills in this league. And of course you want to win the game, but win or lose at the end of the day, scouts are factoring in your individual performance as well. So if you want to get noticed, you better be playing your best out there.
And the first one at the line is good.
Sonny Margil. 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 and 2 at the line that time. And here's MP for 3, and again a Union Elite knocked down the 3.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Here's Smith. Here's Wong. Pass to Dykstra. Moore, now covered by MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jumper over MP. Here's Mahil, and he makes good on the layup.
He's had a very efficient offensive performance and been a bright spot for this team.
Guys, who knows how much bigger this lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting.
Jeez, maybe he was trying to show off right there.
And instead of showing off, it has the opposite effect, and he ends up looking foolish.
Here's Smith. Pass to Moore. MP with the steal. And here's the fast break. And Harris slams it home.
Look at the big man moving down the floor. When Harris hustles like this, he gets rewarded for it.
So it's Team Ballers now. It's a 13-point ball game. Timeout called here as Team Ballers decide to talk it over.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Now Etherington, outside Bertie. Pass to Moore. Goes up high post, and he hits the jumper for 2.
At this point, alarms are sounding because it seems like Jaden Moore is making a statement in this game. He's tough to contain. I mean, it looks like he's feeling good out there.
I love how aggressive he was on that play. That's a tough one to defend.
Don't give up easy layups, no matter what.
The first free throw is good.
For 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. This Team Baller squad has been struggling. Etherington with it. Bertie from long range. It's rebounded by Robert. MP with it. Moore's there. Here's MP. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
So it's Team Ballers now. Moore left side. That ball's coming off of Bertie's feed.
Oh, what a tremendous finish in close.
And he was unfazed by the taller defender breathing right down his neck.
Pass to Harris. Back to MP. Now Mitchell. Now MP. Moore covering. And here's MP on the outside.
The ability to box out is one of basketball's fundamentals. He's got it down.
Etherington, left side. Now Pasco, beyond the arc. That shot, no good. MP with the rock. Moore covering. And MP gets it to go.
And this is how you finish a game. They keep adding to this lead and putting it on them.
It really speaks to how competitive these guys are. They're just going to keep playing until that final buzzer sounds.
Now Etherington. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Moore. Unable to get that one to go. Right side, MP. Shot from the free throw line. Team Ballers with the rebounds. Outside Bertie. Back to Etherington. It's Moore on the wing. Etherington. Bertie covered by MP. Bertie's shot is off. And so Union Elite has it here. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 15. Return to MP. Fires from deep. Off target with the shot. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I'll be honest. I'm intrigued by what we saw from MP in this one. This kid has a ton of